All right, let's talk about one of the easiest, most satisfying PC upgrades you can possibly do, boosting your RAM. Seriously, this is a super high-impact fix that can breathe new life into your computer in like 5 minutes. We're talking a serious speed boost. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You click on something and you wait. You try to open one more browser tab and you get that little spinning wheel of doom. It's just so frustrating when your machine can't keep up. But what if I told you the fix is way easier and cheaper than you think?
Well, a lot of the time, the solution is your RAM. The easiest way to think about it is like your computer's desk. It's short-term workspace. The more desk space you have, the more projects you can have open at once without everything getting messy and slow. It really is that simple. More RAM means a faster, smoother ride.
Okay, let's get you prepped for your mission. This is our little pre-flight check, just making sure we're ready for a successful launch. And don't worry, you're not going to need a giant toolbox for this one. Not at all. First things first, and this is super important, but it's easy. Make sure your computer is completely shut down. I don't mean asleep, I mean all the way off. Then go ahead and unplug everything. Your monitor, your mouse, your keyboard, and definitely the main power cord. Safety first, always.
So now it's time to open up the case. I know this can feel like the scariest part for a lot of people, but honestly, this little PC is designed to make it incredibly simple. You've totally got this. Let's do it.
Okay, just spin the computer around so you're looking at the back panel. You see that one big screw right there in the middle? That's our guy. It's a thumb screw, which means you probably don't even need a screwdriver. Just give it a twist and out it comes. One screw. That's it.
With that screw gone, the top panel is ready to pop right off. It's a really simple two-part move. First, just slide the whole thing forward, away from the back, just a little bit. Then you just lift it straight up and off. And boom, you're in. See how easy that was?
And now for the main event. We could call this the heart transplant. We're about to swap out that old memory for a brand new, powerful upgrade. This, my friends, is where the real magic happens.
So once you're inside, you're going to see a fan assembly sitting right there on top. The cool thing, it's not even screwed in. You can just gently lift it and kind of pivot it over to the side. And right underneath, there they are, the RAM slots. That's what we're here for.
Now to get the old RAM stick out, look for the little metal clips on either side of it. All you do is use your fingers to gently push both of those clips outwards, away from the RAM stick. And when you do, pop! The whole module just jumps up at an angle for you. It's spring-loaded, which is pretty slick.
And hey, here is a super important pro tip. Once that RAM has popped up, you're going to pull it out of the slot at that exact same angle. Don't try to yank it straight up because you could damage the slot. Just let it slide right out nice and easy.
All right, grab your shiny new RAM stick. If you look closely at the gold pins, you'll see a little notch, an indent somewhere in the middle. That is your key. You just have to line up that notch with the little bump inside the slot on the motherboard. It's designed so you literally can't put it in backwards. Once it's lined up, just slide it into the slot at that same angle. So once the stick is sitting nicely in the slot, all you have to do is press down firmly on the top edge. You're just pushing it down until it's lying flat, parallel with the motherboard. And as you push, watch those little arms on the side. They'll automatically swing back in and grab it. This is absolutely the best part. As you press it down, just listen. You'll hear this quiet but really satisfying click as those arms snap right into place. That little sound? That's your confirmation. That's the computer telling you, yep, job well done. We're good to go.
And that's it. The hard part is completely over. We are on the home stretch now. Believe it or not, it's time to close this thing up. Mission accomplished.
Putting it back together is just the reverse of what we just did. Go ahead and gently place that fan assembly back down where it was. Then take the top panel, set it on, and slide it towards the back until it's snug. And finally, pop that one thumb screw back in and tighten it up. You're done. And now, for the reward. Plug everything back in, fire up your computer, and just enjoy that brand new speed. You did this yourself, and you're about to feel a real difference every single time you use your PC from now on. And hey, you should know you're in really good company. More than 6,600 other people have done this exact same upgrade. So congratulations. You've just joined a huge community of successful do-it-yourselfers. So that just leaves one final question. Now that you've seen how easy it is to unlock your PC's hidden potential with your own two hands, what are you going to do next? What other tech mysteries are you ready to solve? The possibilities are wide open.